Welcome, my lovely Clovers. I am Cute Clovers, and welcome to my channel. This is the open reading for Pisces, and this reading is for anyone, anybody, and maybe nobody. Just remember to take what is yours and leave out all the rest. Alright, this is a 3-spread reading, 1 oracle reading, 1 9-card tarot, and 1 Cartomancy love spread. I will timestamp those 3 readings in the box below and the comments for those of us who are in a bit more of a hurry than others. This is the precursor reading for that big June 24th, Thursday, supermoon coming up in Capricorn. So what are you Capricorning in your life? What are you taking over as CEO? That's yours. Be careful that you're not just performing and that you're not actually doing. For example, actually, HNIC of the world that you should be inhabiting, which just means you're in charge of everything. You really are managing things. The very auteur theory, Pisces, of the film people. I don't need to explain more to you the difference between the performer and the director. So we also have summer starting today and Cancer season. So how are we balancing our home and work life, our play and work life? But more importantly, where are we performing? Where are we not in charge? And where are we calling it in? Where are we not engaging properly? All right, Pisces. Here's the funny. I didn't know. I wanted to start with pray for Australia, but I didn't want to be too weird. But did you know flat earthers, God love them, they believe that Australia doesn't exist because it doesn't work on the flat earth map that they're working with anyway, but they actually believe that all those penal colonists that were sent to Australia were, there was a mass drowning at sea by the British. That is pretty, oof. Oh, and then all the Australians you see are actually like conspiracy people, actors playing the part. Ooh, I had a feeling the chicken was going to come out. And that is the Literary Witches Tarot. I just pulled the ingredients, left the authors for another time as I still study them. Love Emily Bronte, love Shirley Jackson. Good female writers. What's very funny, too, is I'm a female writer. I'm a female reader. Until I got this book that had actually female writers, 100% female writers in it. It seemed kind of silly to me. I just want good writers, right? I realized that my favorite writers are female writers, probably because I'm a woman. It really has nothing to do with masculine or feminine, but that woman voice. 2 perfect cards. All right, chicken. These are tough cards. The 7 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. Treachery and disappointment is what we have them titled as here. Let me lift this up just a sneak so we can see the cards. With the chicken. The chicken is about pacing. It's about action. It's about enlivening. It's about getting moving. Getting moving. But a chicken could be getting moving without sincere action. And that's what this card is saying, Pisces. What kind of, there's a difference between actually doing something and just moving around, right? That whole kind of kitten poster that we get around. And this is the chicken. This is, you may be doing a lot of pacing, pecking, and poking at people and just circling the block, but you're really not doing anything. You're not accomplishing anything. And this is self-deception, and you're breaking your own heart, is what Spirit is saying. Be careful of doing too much that accomplishes absolutely nothing, especially poking and pecking at people. Spirit was very clear about that in your oracle cards here. I feel like the British are being poked at by the flat earthers for the sake of the Aussies. Lost at sea. But nonetheless, this is a lot. I know when people see the treachery and disappointment, the sad card, they're like, yeah, he broke my heart. But no, you broke your own heart this time, honey. You're lying to yourself, is what it is. You're all up in your head, and you're accomplishing nothing. And to make matters worse, I can guarantee you the people around you are miserable. Miserable, Pisces. So you need to work on that. Oh dear, my Pisces. I have the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Fool. This is like you got your Ten of Cups, but it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare until... It was a nightmare because you were either working with somebody that just did not care, or just somebody you just had to start over and you know, just had to start over. And I'm not saying that... I'm sorry, that would go that way. And I'm not saying that it's bad, but you lost the Ten of Cups in this place, I think. A lot of the readings last week were 100% about achieving a dream, hitting a milestone, hitting a goal, opening up post-pandemic. Yeah, we're right there, Pisces. And then, it's not what you wanted. It's very Nine of Swords, right next to the Ten of Cups, which means you got a wish, and you know what? It sucked. But Pisces, you're okay, because I really think you're just going to keep going. You're going to jump forward. You're going to rearrange your goals and your priorities, and you're going to step out. Look at how he's stepping towards this moon. That is stepping towards yourself. You need to develop your own goals and your own dreams and desires. I know a lot of Pisces, you know, they'll plug themselves into somebody else's dream, but I can guarantee you, Pisces, later on you're going to be miserable. I see it a lot in Pisces. I do have the Emperor card right next to the King of Swords card. This could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius right next to an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And they have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. These people are moving quickly around you. Because this King of Swords is in the center of the reading, I'm pretty sure it's you being the King of Swords. In terms of becoming your own emperor, it takes a little more learning than you were prepared to do. It is going to take a lot of learning. It's going to take a lot more study, a lot more standing up. It's going to take a lot more bite, a lot more emperor skills. This is nature literally taking a bite. That's why we have the wildfires back here. You ain't going to control nature, so you might as well harness it for your benefit, and that's what you need to do. This is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which means this is short-term. This is a short-term learning period. I know some of you are really bummed because you actually have to sit down and read a book and you don't get just a stream about your goals coming true. And you're very sweet, Pisces, but it's short. This is going to be a short period where you're going to have to put in the work and the effort and the drive and the not give up and all that. So perseverance is the word I was looking for. You need to actually magically, you see how this is the Ten of Swords in reverse? More swords, but you're resisting it. You're not really taking those swords all the way in the back. It's kind of like you're trying to prevent a tower from happening, but you kind of need to make that tower happen. Because it's the only way to new love. It's the only way to new happiness. This Ten of Cups before didn't work out, so you need this new cup of love, this opportunity of love. You need your fish, Pisces. See your little fish there? You need your fish to get some water. You're parched, Pisces. You need the hydration, but more importantly, as scary as it seems, you need to drop the TNT. Drop the lightning on this tower because your life needs that change that badly. Like I said, you're probably in the middle of training or something, reading or something, just studying, perhaps even just changing your mind, establishing yourself as who you are. So you can put forth these new goals, dreams, adventures, and skills and knowing yourself to work. And frankly, as exciting as that is, it's going to first, before you feel that new sense of passion and love and excitement for what you do all day or who is around you all day, it's going to come down to the fact that you need a tower. You need a tower. I'm sorry, Pisces, but you do need a tower. And if you run into this tower and you can actually make the lightning strike and fall and crumble and destroy everything that needs to be destroyed, it's actually not going to be as bad as you think. Somewhere in the middle of that tower crumbling and life falling apart, you're going to be seriously thinking, holy crap, this is actually going to end good. End well, I should say, Pisces. Your person thinks that you are a catch. They know you're starting out again. They really feel that they want to either take you out in public and, guide you on their arm, or you want to be hanging off this guy's arm. And, they feel that a real lovey kingdom, a real Ten of Cups situation would happen because they look at you as the King of Cups, Pisces. They see that you're in your power. Even though you're expanding on some Emperor or some King of Swords air kind of power from your tarot spread, you still are in your power. You're still harnessed your power. Like I said, there is this feeling of you starting out again, but you look good to this person. You wouldn't tell that you're starting out or struggling or a little behind on things. In fact, you look good. Nobody would be able to tell. This person thinks that finding you is a wish come true. They're extremely indecisive about whatever they want. Extremely indecisive about whatever they want. They're not sure if choosing you would be a financially wise option because of the fact that you're just starting out. They kind of know that you're a wish come true. This has nothing to do with material possessions. Remember, the Fool has forgotten the importance of physical possessions, not the importance of it. The Fool doesn't give a rat's ass. They are just going to go. This is a spiritual journey. This has nothing to do with what's in your bank account. Of course, it comes up now and again. But this person realized you're on a fool's journey. You're going to kiss the moon kind of thing, Pisces. And this person is going to let you do it and expect you to do it. But they're like, if you ask them to move in with them, they would say no. They wouldn't want to share money with you because they want you to have that to your own. And they want to make sure it's your own. Yeah. All right. This person is... This person feels like because you have no financial resources for them, because you're either funneling it all into your training or you're just busy doing other things, they kind of feel like they can only look at you from afar, and which explains a lot because they don't really see your daily trips and struggles. They don't see that you might need a little more help than you've been getting. They just want to let you go through the sludge and dirty work of starting over without too much, interference or attention. When I was starting over, and I'm talking like 2 years ago, I was literally living out of my car for a couple days, transitioning between two places. And I don't think anybody knows that because it's not something you would say to anyone. But it would still, especially knowing I had a place to go to in a couple days, I needed the privacy to, be a loser in the gutter, living in my car for a couple days. And frankly, it was awful, but it actually picked me up really a lot to be thankful to be able to live with family in a couple days and to know that I could pick myself up from it. It only took me, how much did it take? A whole year and a half. Yeah, a year and a half, mostly because of the pandemic, but it took me about a year and a half, 18 months, to just leave and get my own place. And I'm really sad about leaving, even though it was like probably the darkest time in my adult life in terms of having to be dependent on family or others. But let's be honest, I have my own place now. Both my children live with me, and they were not able to live with me at that residency, that small closet of a room I was living in. But I've been able to recover from that now. But I don't think I would have been so strong about it and disciplined about it unless I went through that period of kind of like, seeing the dirtier side of things, sweating out an afternoon in a 100-degree day, and I went and like hung out in my storage unit because it was the coolest place around. I learned how to do that because when we were moving our stuff into the storage unit, I realized people were living there. And they weren't living there, they just had access. If your storage unit's very inexpensive and you can get your power cord plugged in there, it is actually pretty cool in there, much cooler than even a car or just even in the shade in 100 plus degree weather. And why am I bragging about this? I'm not. I'm just telling you, if it's really dark for you because you have started over, fortunately, most of us, when we do start over, we have something to hang on to. We don't all have this lowest of the low moments. But man, how is that rebound, Pisces, when you get to those moments? That is the tower you're looking for. This rebound. You're a person that loves you very much, might have pulled away from you a little bit because of this, because you're a bit ornery probably. I mean, you had a 10 of Cups not work out, lead to a 9 of Swords. So what this person is trying to do is just give you that space to recover yourself and get your dreams moving again. They don't know a tower's coming. But once you get this tower to move, suck up something, throw it out there, whatever it is, just drop those bombs that need to be dropped, set off the dynamite, light the TNT, whatever it is, you will find your new space, your new being. And it's actually kind of lovely what Pisces is becoming, because you're getting hot and fiery, which is odd because you're water. But dude, yeah, hot and fiery because of the Emperor card, but this is because you're all water. You're becoming very sexy too, by the way. All right, Pisces, I need to move on. I've spoken too much. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip or donate if the spirit moves you. Again, timestamps in the box below. And have a great week and full moon, my lovely, lovely Pisces.